Works now. Yeah, there we have it. Okay. Yeah, it's just that I've been actually mixing up the audio a little bit differently. Let's see, 35 should be around. And it's because when editing, because I want to edit this here afterwards, I want to split the audio and game to a better recording. So I was recording the audio on the on another device. So let's see here if this here. Let me know if the volume is okay. Okay, let's get back.
Was I dreaming?
I did.
How'd we make it down in one piece?
Nolan. We fell through a portal he opened, placing us on the ground with only minor injuries.
Then what happened to him?
We don't know.
In Garrison?
Garrison fell through the portal as well. Monica appears to be missing, along with...
Then let's get moving.
Good. As long as it's
Garrison
okay.
already went ahead to search. Are you sure you're well enough to move?
I'm so woozy, but we don't have any time to waste. I'll be fine.
I actually would like in Persona 5, there's a option where you just can let it switch, like you don't have to push the button constantly to get to the next dialogue. Okay, we have a second. Each problem will have that. Oh, let's see here. Dungeon skill can heal the party. Yeah. That's X. There we go. I think we need to go in here, if I remember correctly. No, it's, yeah, correct. Common parts, and I do think, if I remember correctly, there's something in here also. And a tunic. Next to the piles of bones lies a strong note. Woke up at night, didn't realize that. Didn't realize what happened to Rachel until I was too late. It took a look at her eyes when she's never been met before. She gored me before was finding that mana that cracked the ground should have taken her so close to it. Try getting dark. Mana. Let's see here. So, equipment. I can't use the tunic yet, I need to level. Okay. So, big RPG element of this here is that it is turn-based, and it's not. It's done in a different way that you would normally think, and we'll get to that as soon as we dare. Because this here is not how the game looks normally. These here are more dungeon-based types of things. Okay. So we're almost out on this here starting area. And now we are in our first battle. So this here's the normal battle strategy. Simple, turn-based. You see over in the left, you see the turn order. We have at the bottom, we have our abilities. We have the enemy on the right. So pretty simple. And you can see you have your mana bar. Everything uses mana, only your normal actions. So for instance, abilities use mana. You can see different types, and everything has mana options. You can use your items. You can flee if you want to. I've never actually flown, fled. But yeah, let's jab. And you can see here that we do not know the enemy's stats at all yet, but we will learn that over time when fighting them. That's one thing that I really find is cool about this game here, that the more you fight a certain type of enemy, the more you learn about them. So let's just... He's poisoned. Hold the left trigger to get more information about the buffs and debuffs. So left trigger. So, piercing damage. And we actually sundered his armor, so now he's more damageable. So we're just gonna kill him. Just a simple knockout here. Oh, and I do hope people like the new aesthetics. I made a new logo here. So up at the top is my new logo for my channel in general on YouTube. I've always on top over me is going to be the game that I'm playing, the box art of that, or the art that I can find. And yeah, keeping it simple, nice and clean. Just wanted to make things going, king. And since you're watching this on Twitch, because I decided to stop streaming on YouTube and other parts for the simple reason that I have had many problems with YouTube. Has a great streaming service because it's such high quality you can stream to it. Twitch is behind on many things, especially with this here. But it's just a big hassle with copyright issues and all that, and been shutting down on the channel. So I don't want to compromise my channel, so I'm going to stream here, record it, and then edit things out that are not appropriate for YouTube. And that's why I've tried to record the audio in different tracks, because if, for instance, I know the music is not allowed to be on YouTube, I can cut it out. So hence. So this here's the overview, and that's pretty much where. Sure, we're fine, but you heard just in case. Acknowledged. So this here is the overhead, and that's pretty much a big part of the game. And I think people actually thought when they were where people are seeing the isometrical view of a Diablo type game. These are only dungeon based. So this here is the normal game and where everything is. So you go through these paths through the map. Let me actually remember here. Map, I think. Is that select? No, I don't think I have that yet. But no, you can go around here. So this here is pretty much the standard game overhead actually of the world. So this is where you go. And again, when you go here, then there's a battle. So this here is a different type. Again, we meet a new type of enemy. We're just gonna sunder him. And he's sundered, increasing the physical damage by 10% because we're taking a little bit off his armor. And overcharge is actually also a really cool thing. So every time you just use your normal ability like this here and grants you 10 overcharge, that means you have more mana to spend, which is not gonna take from your normal mana pool. So you can overcharge stuff to it. And it's a really cool thing. So we're just gonna pretty much just easy peasy here, getting some XP here. And then we're gonna go north. And these here are random encounters. These here actually do reappear at some point after you have a rest. The map resets and enemies come. So we're just gonna do a jab. One thing I can't remember is if we can actually like skip a turn. Like say, okay, I don't want to do something right now with this here. Like I want to wait for my turn until like you can coordinate your. Like for instance, saying like Calibretto has the thunder or the sunder part on his attack, and I want to do that before I attack with the other ones. I would like some coordination with that. We can loot stuff. These here are crafting material. There is a part of the crafting here is really awesome here. And we have a new enemy. This here is a spider, and I do like that it comes down. It's really nasty. Love that. So now we have 3 enemies. So we can go ahead and do a defense matrix if we want. We can do ahead and go with ability. I do actually think that I want to... So here, reduce all damage by 40% until next turn. This will take effect like this here. I actually want to see here, who's next? Okay, he's next. I actually want to go after the spider. Because I know the spider is actually a really nasty one. Okay, so scatter shot is actually not a bad thing because it's gonna attack the nearby enemy, so we're gonna go with that. And he died and got a little damage on him. So okay, we have that. And she's going after that. It's not bad, it's not bad. Okay, so we're gonna go with it doesn't really matter who we're gonna damage, so I'm just gonna go with them. Sunder, and we're gonna hit him. Okay, he hasted up. Okay. Obliterate. Not that much damage. We need better weapons. We're gonna get there. There we go. There we go. Nice. We got some common parts, some digger silk. So yeah, and then we're gonna take the loot. We got a new tunic. Again, equipment. I do not think we can. Okay, equip this here. And FYI, each character has their own equipment type. So, of course, he can't wear armor because he's a robot, and the same thing with that. And you can see here, you have your inventory here with mana potion and all that, and the world in general. And there's some tutorials and some achievements here. You go through all here, some stats. Really cool. And FYI, as I said, I backed this here on Switch. I backed this here on Kickstarter a long time ago. I think it's 1.5 years ago. And of course, I got a copy through my Kickstarter of my support, but this here's not the copy. I actually ordered it, or I chose the Switch version. The Switch version is not out, hence it's only coming out right now. It's right out on PC and PlayStation. I think it's gonna come to Xbox also if it's not out on Xbox. So consoles, anyways. But I wanted the Switch version, so I picked this here up on the side. So I paid for this here copy. So just so you know. So okay, we can inspect this here. We get a little bit some information saying on the sign, and we can go around here. And I actually want to grind a little bit here. So we're gonna go over here and do a battle. And I do think maybe people are be a little bit disappointed on this here part of the game that it's more map based, so it is not as open world or the thing, but there are some dungeon crawlers type 2, and that's where you get back into the isometrical stuff. There's no reason to heal here. Okay. We're up here, and
I'm glad you're all right.
we have Garrison.
What you did during the airship battle, shielding the cannon blast.
You would have done the same for me.
Maybe, but with messier results. You're a brave kid, but remember, we don't fully understand the power of your father's gauntlets. You have to be more careful with them.
I had no choice.
No, I guess not.
I believe he was trying to thank you. Have you found any sign of Monica or Nolan?
I haven't. And this village looks long abandoned. There are lights on the horizon. To the east. Might be a town.
We should investigate. If they survived, they likely headed that direction.
What do you mean if? Nolan saved us. He can save himself. And Monica too.
You're probably right. Let's go find them.
And we have a third member. Okay. So, Journal's had returned to the main front last night because he came in darkness. If you got a good look at him, other than to say he seems well, the wars elsewhere have taken their toll on the outpost. With ranks fitting out, defense practicing coming in lax. I'm not sure. Reinhard is probably going to take a patrol last night, but he always did seem the lazy sort. That shouldn't change. Tasvier is stalking the halls once more. Okay. So these here are ruined villages. So we obtain some lore here. And yeah. Just gonna sunder this here. Okay, he can overcharge red next to the mana bars, generate regular actions. Yeah, we only know that. So we can just do a scatter shot. Do that. Do that. Overkill. Bonus XP. Sweet, they level up. Got some items, and now we can use the equipment for her, I think. She's gonna get more stamina, but she's not. The equipment is a little bit meh. But yeah. Just gonna do it this way. Inspect north, Harmway, south wilderness. So we're just gonna go north right now. Let's bang on a few doors. Okay, so now we're in a village. So this here is pretty much like first band of Avengers loose here in the Vale. Experienced ones, no less. See our share bread on you. I have, though, the way to hold the blade, not your same. Let's just say my foe are the wilder kind. Name is Raha, Beastmaster Raha. As I see it, the only foes worth fighting are the untamed kind, and lucky you, this island is littered with them. Smiles at the base of the world around the town, you're in for the worst of them. We're looking for lost friends, not hunting for trophies. Indeed, many get lost on this island. Rescue missions or not, you could use some base advice to survive here. Take your beastery journals. Track the creatures you fought. You'll find during the wars insight into their strengths and weaknesses. Survive long enough and you'll point you towards more worthy tests. You'll find necessary search for your friends anyhow. Search will be brief. We'll make sure of that. And we'll move quickly as we arrived here. I heard that before. Don't get killed, adventurers. And now we got the Bestiary Compendium. As you can see here, that's where we can see all the informations we have. Named abilities. And you can see the level of information we already have. Like, for instance, we already have all the knowledge in this one here, so that's how we know it. Really, really cool. So, Book of the Secret. Well, mates, well, my son hangs out to lunch. I don't care for that. Throw it in the dirt. Okay. This oars always says lock strange finger and sound heard when knock knock. And nobody comes out. Try again. What's the meaning of this? My war golem. That's almost fascinating enough to warrant my time. Fascinating is required. Yes, please stop knocking on the door. Go away, please, Buffett. Out damaging my beautiful equipment anywhere. So he doesn't want to talk to us yet. Also, our wares. We can't buy anything of it yet because this here is like.
Together they will thunder.
That's that. Let us go into the tavern.
Have a seat.
Let's chat. Mr. Signer, you win. You're in the town of Harm's Way. Don't worry, the name is more bark than bite. That's relief. What's this tavern? The Disemboweled Traveler.
Have a seat.
You can browse his wares. He has some ale and all that. He has some other stuff. And what now?
Have a seat.
We don't want to.
Stay thirsty.
Let us go to the smithy.
You're the town smith?
Hey,
Who the hell are you?
That's a rough way to greet strangers.
Being strangers, you don't know how rough we get around here.
I suppose we're gonna learn quickly.
Aye, skin's got to be thick to survive in a forsaken land like this one. And your hammer better be heavy. Speaking of forsaken land, how did you lot end up here?
We came in on an airship. As we approached, pirates
which
ambushed
ambushed us.
Seems right enough. Though not quite pirates, as you see. Bandits. Simple as that. Just thugs full of hot air. But they've been a right pain in the arse recently.
Bandits. Who do they work for?
Well, being bandits, themselves mostly. That said, they're acting differently the last few moons. Less scatterbrained, more organized. As a few of us left a bit worried.
We were separated from some friends during the battle. We think they may have them, or know where they are. We'd like...
Shat. A few weaklings came by causing trouble last dawn. Chased them off down the south road. You can head that way, if you think you'll find your friends.
If we don't, they'll regret it.
Keep your head up. They must have a camp down there somewhere. Interrupting my work. Who are you? I'll
Hey.
see you later.
Okie dokie. So now we got a mission. And we have a marker there, so that's really cool. So right now we can go... I just want to go over here. Because I just want the XP. So we're going to grind a little bit. Just going to slice and dice this here guy up. And it's also to know their weaknesses. It's really helpful knowing all this here. And again, XP, as I said. Just gonna kill him. Boom. Sunder his armor. And the animation is also really, really cool in my opinion. I do like the massive size of Calibretto and all that. It's just a great game. But again, you do need to be aware of how this here game works, as in the overview, because if people thought it's just a dungeon crawler and stuff like that, or you've seen it that isometric view, there are some things to it, so people need to be aware of that, because I was thinking that it was isometrical all the way, but no, it's not. And I wasn't disappointed. It's just like, oh, so that's how they did it. So yeah, let's go over here. And now you can see we know the hit points. So 36 hit points, we know. That's because we've unlocked all the stuff. here. Okay. So now we need to think. I actually want to take him out first. Natural born. And also, like, the ones with that ... sign has, that means they've chosen an action and they're waiting to get the turn to, like, fulfill their action. So you can always see, like, okay, he is ready, so you can kill him, for instance, or go after him, and you can see the turn order. So there's a lot of hints and things, like, for instance, right now, I'm looking at this one here, so... He's gonna die next, and I can go ahead and do a scatter shot on him. And now I have, like, she's waiting because it takes a little bit longer to do the scatter shot. But I can already do that. Some actions are fast actions, some are take a little bit of time. It all depends. Now he has his turn run up, so you can coordinate. There's a lot of hints in the game, and you need to know how it works to play efficient, because it will get harder, a lot harder. Right now we're in the easy part. We're actually gonna go down to a quest where we are gonna fight a mini sub-boss, whatever you call it. I played like 6.5 hours of the game. I do not know how far I've been into the game, but it is pretty... There are a lot of things in it. So yeah, investigate the camp. And this is where we go back to the isometrical stuff. So this here is a dungeon or a sub part. Someone is here. Proceed with caution. So, so this here is where we like go into this here dungeon part. Mini. So right now we can go over here, get the loot, and this is where we get some items. So we want to go here. I want to give him that. I want to give her. She gets health and stamina, but I do not want to do that. He gets a new weapon. Which does give more attack power and critical hit chance, but he does lose health, but that's not the biggest deal here. And we can see there's some stuff here. Stuff here. Smells socially fresh. Bandit Skimmer drove him off. No. Ambush! Damn you. Okay, so we need to think here. So if we attack, so this here is a protect everyone. Place the defamatory on allies and absorb. So let's do that. I do want to obliterate him. And I do want to do deal 7 to the target and enemy nearby. That's a rally strike. Deals increase haste for all party members. Let's do that. Yeah, he has poison, that's the only thing. But we couldn't attack him. So haste up. And let us... Outpost. And he's going for Calibretto, really. So let's... let's get him out of the way. And we want to do... Natural Born is one thing, but Healing Wave, do we really want... Yeah, we want to heal him. And we want to... Quake Fist him. And we want to... Now we just want to Swift Strike. It's gonna damage him. That's a problem with that. I heal him up. And we want to knock him out. And status effects go away after a battle. Must be important. What does it say? Hard to tell. Have Spirit and Broad does say outsider, which must be us. Also referring to an outpost. The Smith and Tom may know what it means. It's gonna get complicated. So yeah, it is. So let's go up here. I think he got a new weapon. Yep. Damage bonus is the only thing. And now we have some new... and these here are combat abilities. This here is going to be unlocked sooner. You can see the levels and all that. So there's a couple of... here you can see like missions and all that. This is pretty much like that's that, and then we go back out, and there we go. I'm interested to see how fast the loading times will be on the Switch, but yeah. And these areas here, for instance, like Southgate, this here is going to be a small mini map where you need to do some puzzles, like so yeah, you can see like if it has like some small square, it means that it's going to go into an isometrical, or it's like you can inspect something and something will happen. So let's go here.
I believe we found the bandit you chased out of town. In his possession was a letter we were unable to fully decipher.
Hey, let's have a look. Yeah, ink looks fresh. Says something about an ancient weapon.
Anything else?
Outsiders arriving at the island, likely to complicate things.
Outsiders? Does that mean us?
Well, it's hard to make out entirely. But it speaks of the Iron Outpost, that can be sure.
What's that? And where?
Mightiest military fortification south of the snows. Long abandoned. But bandits have been going in and out a lot lately. Sky's no way. Gate north of town is locked to keep people from wandering that way. Here's the key. Well, you look likely to survive. But just in case, I've got a fine weapon or two for sale here that may come in handy if the talking turns to fighting. Some others around town have useful wares as well. You might ask around, see what you can find. If they answer your knocks, that is. And nearly in one piece.
So now upgrades. You can upgrade the smithy. You can charge and browse his wares, and all that. So
Come on in.
good morning.
I'll see you later.
And random stuff here. Okay, so let's see. What do we have? I do think we got a key. We got a book, but I'm trying to teach us a few simple recipes. So we need to, and the recipes go to each of them. So that's how you craft stuff, and you need to use these items to craft. And I don't think you can. You can equip these here, but you can't like. Let's sort here. And this here's the crafting options. So crafting is something you need to do at crafting stations. These crafting stations are normally, which I've only found, doing dungeons. And dungeons can be, it's a little bit, it's hard to explain when we're not there. We'll get there. Give me a sec. Guard, maybe you're on the boring ones. Well, take this flask and you'll be on your way to fall in the battle right now. Limited should be ensure you long enough to pay me a visit again. And he can upgrade us also. He can also be upgraded, so Bronze's wearers, and he has like primary elements. That means basic mana flask and strength included. So we're gonna buy one of these.
Yes, yeah.
Get out of here and go into that and use that. That's just for crafting. And we are gonna go over here again.
What do you need?
Browse his wares because I do think he should have a book again.
Yep, I'm still here. Careful.
I want to buy all these books here simply because they're pretty useful at getting the recipes that we want. So let's see. He's not open yet. Okay, so let's go north. He said north. Check the gate. Okay. So now the gate is open. And let's go back and talk with her.
Warrior's greeting. Sun on the blade. Till the next.
But she's not going to help us until we unlock something else, so that's also going to be interesting. We can't go over there because that's that. Loot. And new battle. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see. We're just gonna do. Yeah. Do him. Go. Gotta sunder him. Just gotta skip this here. So, ruins of the off-road. Looks military. Iron outpost. Outpost is stored ways with Queen's outpost nearby. Should we research it? Doesn't seem like highest priority. So now we can enter here, for instance. Those are side quests and all that. So, but the problem is they're with one eye. So whatever case we can't overlook, we'll have to come back. So yeah. So this here is where you now see enemies. And you can stun them and get bonus attacks. So just like, for instance, in Super Mario or Paper Mario, for instance, and all the Mario RPGs where you go in a map and you can stomp up them to get a bonus attack. We have a bonus attack right here. So that's how you use those abilities during the map. And he's pretty hard, this guy here. So we need to do some stuff to him. So we want to protect. We want to defend. No, we just want to jab him. So he's level 3. So we want to cleave, overcharge, rage wave. All enemies. No, we just want to do this because he should be able to do this. Yeah. That hurt. Wildfire. Gonna do that. Then we're gonna do the scatter shot, and we are gonna do one more attack with him. Okay, and we are gonna do a natural healing wave on him, and now we're gonna do an overcharge on him, and we're gonna do that. Killed him. Yeah. That I think that's funny because yeah. Now he has damage boost, but I do think like the sprite, or it's not a sprite, but the character grows with power. Do think that's pretty cool. We're just gonna finish him. We should be able to do enough damage to him to kill him before it's his turn. So we're just gonna kill him like this. Gonna get leveled, level 4. Loot, we get a new glove. So people on this island are strangely cryptic. We're still looking for something. And there's gonna be a danger soon. Does seem like it. Yeah, it does. Let's find it. Okay, so let's see. This here is a little bit strange with the weapon here because it's about the gloves for some reason, but we can actually change the gloves out on her. So I actually thought, like, for instance, that the gloves would grow as an... Hey, Britt. I actually thought the gloves would, like, evolve instead of she having to get new weapons, but she's actually going to get a new weapon. So we're going to give her this one here, which has a little bit more attack power. And we're going to get this here. And I've actually never, like, figured out. Okay, let's... We're gonna do that, and there we go. So these here are a little bit higher level, but we're just gonna... As you can see there, they're stunned, so we have these attack of opportunities right now because I did the stomp at the ground with her. It is really cool, Brent. It is Battle Chasers Nightwar. It is a indie game. It came out on... It was a Kickstarter that I backed, and it's like 25 bucks, 25 bucks on Steam right now. You can get it on PS4. I do think you should wait for the Switch version, which is coming around in a month. No, that's wrong. They haven't announced a release date yet because they're having problems with the engine running on it, so they want to wait for it. But this here is a great game, in my opinion, on Switch. I picked an extra copy up on Steam because I really wanted to play the game. Again, I played the beta, and my Kickstarter copy is going to be the Switch version. So yeah, the Switch is going to get one. So this here is fishing, and this here is a little bit like Final Fantasy 15 fishing. You pull out a lure here, like with a... I fucked it up, botched it. So you throw out a fish or lure here. So let's give it around this here. And then you just wait. And if it bites, we pull it in. Depending on if we're lucky enough, we catch it. And this here you can spend hours in. Like, I haven't done that much on it. And the difficulty varies. And you also need to be really patient. So let's do this here. Come on. There we go, nice catch. And you can cook these here, I think. So there is like a lot of the elements here that we know. Come on, take it, take the bait. There's like, you can't like do anything with the lure, and if you just look like... And you can switch out, as you see here, you can switch out the rod. You can get better rods, you can get better lures. You have all the things here, so Mr. Crappy and all that. And there are harder places you can fish. So right now we're just gonna try and do this here. Come on. Come on. Take the bait. There we go. Yeah, he's a hard one. Go on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, let's go up here. It's hard to see the depth. The darker they are, the more up in the higher part of the water they are. So yeah. Let's see here. Let's see if I can aim this here, right around here, maybe. Ah, close. Okay, I see one of them is going for it. Come on, take it, take it. There we go, bastard. Come on here. Okay, that's not a fish. That is... Okay. Which one is going to be? There we go. I think this here is actually the first time that I've catched all in the bay, I think, almost. Come on. Come on, you stupid crab. Get it? Ah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So yeah, now we have all that. So yeah. That's what you can do there. We have this here. Moss cover artifact shard. This piece of metal is very strange. It's an artifact shard. It's been here. It being here is a bad sign. Didn't Grandma say something about an artifact in Iron Outpost? This is really doesn't get any worse. Bandits nearby, he's looking for this. Probably, but unless outside the collection now, I hope. Let's get back to the road. So yeah. And we can switch characters, as I said, because they have different abilities. He has like a stealth attack. And again, we need to rest before these here go back. So we have 4 attacks, or 4 of these here left. But we can heal a party, so... Yeah, we can't do anything here. But we have this artifact now. I have no idea what to do with it. Again, I haven't played much of the game, but... it is a great game so far. Let's actually go in here. So we have this artifact. Still resonate with powered held ones. Yeah. And it does autosave, so yeah, you just quit and you can do whatever you want. Okay, let's see. Go down here. Easy kill. I do actually think this here is a nice feature to the game, or in general an RPG, because having that, you have that encyclopedia of your enemies. The more you fight them, the more you learn about them, and that identifies their weakness and all that. Instead of constantly having to, for instance, in Final Fantasy, you have to identify or inspect a character and all that. Every time in a battle, it's wasting a turn, doing it over and going. I think that's a tedious way of doing it. I do think it works in in games, but this here is the modern way of doing it. I do find it's more logical to actually just like say you're learning more of the game. Yeah, the art style, Brit, is is the key thing here. So, Battle Chasers is or was a comic back in the day, and I think it had six or eight issues. I've never read them, and the thing about it is that the comic never finished it. It was never finished, and I think somebody bought the rights to it, and the guy who actually drew the comic originally actually worked on this here game, and it is a part of the Aircraft's studio, I think, is it called, and this game takes place just as the comic ended and afterwards. So there is a little bit of history to it, but I do think it's a nice place to. I do not think you can get the comics, or else they're really, really expensive. I don't know if they reprinted it, but again, it's a different. Somebody bought the rights to the comics, so yeah. So again. But the art is definitely with the appealing part of it, and that's actually one of the reasons why I backed the game in the first place. That was the art style to it. And again, it was, and see, this is the next interesting part. So you have these skulls on, these are waves, so there are two waves in this here battle. And I find that really, really interesting. So right now we are gonna do a scatter shot on him. And we know the nearby enemy is gonna be damaged. That means he should be visible to us. Okay, and we are gonna do a swift strike on him. Then he's visible, and now we can actually attack him. But again, he would have been visible any now and then. But if we've been faster, we could have prevented that maybe. But right now, we're going to do it this way. So we're just going to kill him that way. So that's like, you can see multiple waves, so you know like, okay, there are these waves here and you need tactics. And the battle will get harder because I've seen up to 3 waves actually. Coming in boss battles also, so just gonna loot that. That's a tunic, meaning that Garrison would have a nice tunic attack power. Yeah, we would like that. There are some compromises during the start of the game, like you can see some of my stats are going down, but I want attack power because of that. Also, this here, I didn't actually see, you didn't see this here, but these here are strength plates. We can't use those yet, but we'll get there. A lot of things are gonna unlock slowly but steadily. And the music is also beautiful in the game also. There are a lot of things here in the elements. So now we know all the stats here, so okay, we can pretty much one-shot him. Almost. Haste up. You're not gonna do that. He's gonna haste up. Gonna try and kill him in one blow. There we go. Death to him. And Garrison's gonna do that. Now he has a bleeding effect. There we go. Dead. XP, crafting, all that. Okay. And we are gonna go here. There's a chest we want to go there. Do that. That's a forest loop. That means we actually have a ring here. So this here is Twisted Rhine's attack power. So who should have it? Let's give it to Garrison. And there we go. And just FYI, as I said, I'm playing this here on a controller, and the game, in my opinion, is a lot better with a controller. So this here, the right analog is actually so you can just tee the little around of the game. So you can see a map a little bit, so you can like, and this here is to move around, so it's just like, okay, what's down here? Okay, I haven't been here. Oh, there's that, and you can go down there, because there is actually not a map overview in the game. Not that I've, well, is there? I can't remember actually. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. World. No, there's not. Nope. So you do need to like use that here to see what's over here and here to get to know the place. So okay, let's go into the bandit camp here. I do like this here like art, big sword in the middle. So this here is arena. By the sword, we have a new challenger in the arena. Of course it is. Arena, the most arenas died in the old ways. Still exist. I prefer the old ways that was happened. No one's been able to stop me. I'm the master of games. Chance to feel the opponent's possible before you stand. The hourglass have fallen. I love the new Metroid game, Britt. Yeah. It is my favorite Metroid. I already completed it. I 100%ed it. So yeah, great stuff. I bought two of the special editions. I have one boxed, which is not going to be open, and I unboxed the other one. So yeah, I already finished it. I spent 15 hours finishing it. Actually, just FYI, as you can see right here, I have my 3DS, which sadly is not a... And I actually bought this here handle with it, and I'm actually right now in the review phase of it, trying to play more. And this here is actually a lot better for people with large hands as me. As you can see, the 3DS is nothing. So playing Metroid, I actually didn't get this before I got Metroid, so I was cramping my hands up. So yeah, that was a problem with Metroid for me, because I was just like, I couldn't play like more than 3 hours and my hands were just cramped. Because the game is pretty intense, so I was just stressing my fingers too much. So yeah, I believe it's unaware of this. War Golem must spend more time in our lands before you gain entry. You can speak to the Beastmaster Aura. She's temporary. But again, this here really helps. So I do think I'm gonna do a video on it as soon as I play a little bit more games on it. Right now I am playing. I'm trying to play Mario and Luigi Inside Bowser. So that's the one I'm playing right now. So it's not so intense, and that means that I'm not really getting the effect of it. If I replayed Metroid, I would get a better feel for the handheld. Yeah, I hope they port it to the Switch. Actually, I would pick that up in an instant. So yeah, but not so much. Okay, so we're getting close to our first dungeon-esque. So let's just get him. We want to kill this here thing pretty fast because he has cannons. We don't like cannons. Okay, and we can't hit him because he's invisible. So we're just gonna go for the slime. He's gonna poison him. We can actually do something about the poison, but I really don't want to spend the time on doing this here. Yeah, it would be great. I'm really hoping that that they're gonna do something that people are saying or seeing the light of the Switch, that the 3DS is dead as the modern console, and they are not gonna do a revision of the 3DS again and again and again, having the Switch besides it. Another thing that I do think, if you haven't checked that out, check out Octopath Traveler. That is the next big RPG game, indie type game that I'm gonna play on the Switch. Man, that game is awesome. Like the art style, like all that. Oh, FYI, I did get a mini. I'm not showing you because I'm gonna drag all the cables. I actually got 2 of the SNES minis, so yeah. I actually been playing Zelda Link to the Past. I'm on the second. I just finished the second dungeon in the dark area, so yeah, I'm replaying that. I bought an extra monitor to have over here, so I have my 3 monitors here. I have a monitor with audio inside, built inside to the monitor to play the mini. And I have like 2 minis. I have a, as you can see right here, that's the open box. I actually have one in the closet that is unopened, and I'm thinking of picking one more up to mod, because I don't want to mod the one that I have. Device and outskirts seems useless. These here they're gonna turn into travel points at some point, so they are useful at some point. They are not unlocked yet. So this here is our first RPG. As you can see, it's a little bit bigger area, and that means this here is a dungeon. This here is the official dungeon. So if we click, the thing is gonna happen is that we can choose challenge mode, and rewards are gonna get bigger, and you can go back into the dungeon and do heroic, but you need to do unlockable. So we're gonna go average and enter the dungeon. And this here is the isometrical, the large item where you're gonna spend a large time of the isometrical part. And here we have, like, for instance, this here is a teleportation device and all that.
This is the Iron Outpost.
It's well lit for an abandoned outpost.
Our approach hasn't been subtle. We should be prepared for resistance inside.
When are we not prepared?
Okay. They need to fix it. Okay, so, yeah. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go after him because he is a problem. And he's gonna do the most damage, so we're just gonna take him out of the way. And he has, like, as you can see right here, he's got punched, so that increases the damage he's taking, and he's immune to stun. So yeah, just gonna take him out. Ooh, critical hit, bastard. Let actually there and that's because he's level 6. Great. Healing wave, there we go, and there. Damn. Stupid bat. Let's do a cleave. There we go. Die. Ooh, nature touch. That means I got an item. I actually think that's probably gonna be a ring for him. Yeah. Coolio. Okay. Hard to read journal entry, a scrawl on the parchment. General Travis returned from the main front last night. Because he came in darkness, few got to look at him. Isn't that the same thing we got? Weird. Okay, so these here are part of sections. So now if you push down here, you actually get this here overview. So you know that it's like grid based. It's actually pretty much like Zelda. So this here is one grid and the other one. You can't get a map to actually unlock all this here. We have a fishing place here. We have like, we cannot use on enemies nearby. We cannot use that because enemies are nearby. So okay. Drink from the fountain. Ooh, XP. XP boost. Sweet. So let us go over here and kill that spider. There's no reason to, actually. Okay. The spider's gonna die first because he's higher level. And because he's visible, so we're just gonna do that. Ooh, nice. The spider's gonna die. There we go. And he's gonna attack. And right now I'm gonna, because the poison damage is probably large, we are gonna go with... You think it's this one here that is... Yeah, the poison damage pretty insane. Hate that about that stupid ass. Let's do a cleave. There we go. Liberate. There we go. Dead. Ooh, we unlocked taunt now. Got nice loot. Okay, so let's go into skills. Here we go. So now we can taunt. He has swift cleansing. That means he can actually now heal. And he has sting. That means we can actually do bleed effect and all that good stuff. So that's cool. And that means also, or is there something over here? No. But now we clean this here area. That means we can actually fish, which I have no idea if. No reason for that. Oh, and also every time we level up, we don't reset the abilities, but we do reset the health. Oh, still enemies nearby, bastard. Probably up here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, this here is just kill it. Fast sting. Just gonna do that because that's gonna cause a bleeding effect. We're gonna get a punch. For sundering. Bleed. And bleed stacks. That's actually a pretty cool feature in the game. Ah, he's thundered also, so. And now we can just get him. There we go. Not that hard enemy. There we go. Parts. Some powder and other items. Nothing of value. Anyways. And now we actually can use the shrine here, so yeah, that's to teleport between things, so but now we're just gonna ooh. Let's see if we can get him. Go. Ah, too far. There we go. Go on, big fishy, fishy, fishy. Bastard. Come on. Yeah. Anyways, not gonna spend too much time doing that. Okay. Handwritten parchment. Finally ran into Grandson myself the day after all the chatter since returning to the front. I was convinced he blown a promotion. Not sure was taken seriously enough. He returned in new armor, hesitating to call it armor because it felt so for more than that. The way he swung even more dim, the torchlight outpost lowered the halls natural. It was hurt in some way. Okay. Sounds cursed. What did we get here? Exotic blooms. Was to remove it? Yeah. Plant parts. There we go. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? We're gonna do wildfire, I think. We are gonna do... yeah, we're gonna kill these here. Oh, high level. There we go. Yeah, that's the reason why I wanna kill them really, really fast. Okay. Protect. Yep. Ouch. Okay, let's see here. Healing wave. Yeah, that is gonna hurt. Okay, let's see. Ouch. Okay. Ah, crap. Okay. That happened. There we go. Is this gonna be a wipe? Fuck that. Okay. And the problem is with him being... they not getting any of... Okay. damn it. Oh, I should be able to get him once more. There we go. Oh, they actually do get XP. I totally forgot that. But yeah, so right now they're dead. Now we can go over here and switch over to healing them with disability. Okay, Henry Parchment grunts, but taking the trail since the return of yammering about how he is different. He seems to haven't seen himself yet. Don't know to give him. I've seen some action, always been safe by comparison. Iron Eye has been gone a little bit below over the years. Seems someone did breach the outer walls. They've lost inside. Help. I've never seems to say it twice to me, and it's been here for decades. Maybe just madness settling in. Still, I can't blame Travis here for being different. If he is not after it, likely he's been through. Regardless, I don't plan finding personally out. Keep my distance. Tried firmware everything, no result. How much worth the leaves? Okay. Pedestal, definitely not pedestal. Food didn't work with the skulls either. I didn't try that one. So, okay. Read the journal. Be entry free. I've been sending him a collection task to keep him from hearing obnoxious singing and seriously singing themselves, much of the work and doubt different. Okay, we can try. Good news! New assistant is gone. Bad news, the condusion didn't work. I tried many homers combined with a pillow stand should have makes the game. Assistant, he probably fell over dead. At least his singing has stopped. Exhausted, tried everything. I think it worked fine. I haven't had enough to balance it. Hopefully, I'm going to try using a femur from looking wildlife combined with fruit. Guessing that would he risked the journalist there. Okay. Inspect the table. Alchemy work in specific. Okay. Create potions. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Okay, I need something to... Okay. Okay, what's this? Ooh, found dungeon map. Okay, now we have the dungeon map, so that's cool. Okay, so we're gonna do a wildfire. Heard lying a mother. is going to use his healing ability on him. Yeah, let's... Okay. And there we go. They bumped up the difficulty a little bit. I remember doing this here at the same difficulty. They also, like, there's a lot more stuff to do in this here dungeon. So yeah, now we get to crafting. So he can get a stone cutter. And here's the thing, like, if you have some of the ingredients, there's a 16% chance you can still make it, so you do not have everything. But if you want to do stuff, so right now, for instance, we have a 100% chance, like, giving her. We definitely want to, like, for instance, do we want to use everything? We can go ahead and say create. And we're going to be 100% sure that it's going to work. So that's cool. We can still make this one here, for instance. That's a damage bonus, but it's only like 18% chance of being worked. So we're going to waste a lot of resources, but we can still try and make it. This here, for instance, is a coast ring. Which is level 1 or level 3, so we're going to make that. Pretty cool. And here we can, like, craft other parts for stuff. So we can do the stone cutter fence, but it's level 6, so there's no reason to do it. So right now we got some items here. We're gonna do this. Got a ring here. Gonna put that on her. We don't have a necklace. We don't have a trinket. We are going to put this here on him. So yeah, we're going to use a healing on him. There's no like turning stuff around, so can we create a potion? No. Okay, so we can go north or go this way. Let's just go this way. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do? We want to... I'm gonna cast Protect on him. I'm gonna... Sting. This guy. And I'm gonna cast this here on. Nice damage shield. This here is gonna heal us for all damage we're taking. We're gonna get some hit points back. So 4. him. And we are gonna get this here. Just gonna cleanse this here. Damage shield. Yeah, I knew you were gonna go after him, you bastard. Okay. Let's just kill him. We're gonna go after him. And we're gonna kill him. There we go. Okay, we are gonna... That's gonna take 15, that's gonna take that. Go. Do this. Okay. Just gonna bleed you, which is weird that you can bleed. Ooh, stun him. Nice. Okay. So let's see. Just gonna defend. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. Okay, and you're gonna parry. And you're gonna heal. Oh, okay. Nice. That's why bleeding is so much fun. Okay, let's see what's in here. Ooh, a tunic. Nice. Ah, there we go. Give him a heal flask. And, okay, passion appears thick as output, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. I want to read that right now. Ooh, great. Ah, crap, didn't. Okay, so let's see here. What's the first thing we're gonna do? Just gonna sunder him. Yeah, you're constantly going after him. Damn. Let's actually double this bleeding. And a healing wave here. And Quick Fist. Good decision on... Yeah, double poison. Blade, you bastard. And let's see here. Cleansing effect for him. Just jab him. And bleed again. And kick your ass. And you're behind. And there we go. Some gold. Let us not do that just yet. Okay, let's reach for the archer. Coast of Iron Ring. Okay, so let's see here. What's this? I actually want to give that to him. Yep. Nice. Okay. Next part. Okay. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Now, oh, now we got the ability to actually just protect him. Get this choice. Ah, shit. Okay. Double poison. Protect. And there we go. And yeah, let's do that. Okay. Go. And we need some. Okay, ability healing wave. There we go. You fucker. There we go. And now we got hero perks, and these are perks we can activate. So if we go into perks, we have 6 points. So right now we increase critical hit. Haste increased. Power attack, scatter shot. I do like the combination of this one here. Critical hit, physical, increased physical and magical defense. I like that. Stamina increase. I also want to do. And FYI, there's like attack, defense. So, but I just want to focus on attack. Gain 70 health. I don't want to really do that. Beginning of the battle, 10 attack power. That's actually not a bad idea. Increase the damage, additional 11%. So yeah, let's go with that. Okay, 2 more ships. Well, took damage for shock weight. Okay. Small bottle. This here is gonna make life a lot easier. And also we're leveling up now, so right now we're getting better at everything. So, and with the perks, definitely helps a lot. So yeah. So that's really cool. And these here are like, you can catch these. Really important stuff for crafting and all that. Okay, so things we want to do. We want to bleed him. And we want to just want to kill this here. He's probably the worst of them all. So we want to sunder him and all that. And the next one we want to do Warblade on him. Because he is going to attack Garrison as always. So what we are going to do now is actually this here, which is going to be this. And we are going to do a healing weight on him. Now we unlock, what's it called? We unlock, like other perks, so that's a cool part of it all. I'm gonna bleed him. I do like bleed. Just gonna stun him. He's immune to, not immune to stun, and we're gonna sunder him. So right now he is, oh, he's immune to stun, bastard. Okay. Just gonna double bleed him. Jab him. I think he has around 200 hit points, is my guess. So yeah. I'm just gonna punch him. There we go. Fire. Okie dokie, so I want to get this over with as quickly as possible, so I am gonna spend a lot of XP to, or a lot of mana to get this here over with really quickly. And that means, yeah. Go. Okay. Spoils of war. And then Revenants fall, transmission went to battle, and then okay, and now we're back at the first part. Need a specific bone. I haven't really figured out which bone it is. We already read that. Yeah, and there's a secret here and there's a secret there, so there are a couple of things there there's nothing here, for instance. Other than what we found. And this here is just, yeah, there's a teleportation right here, so you can switch between those if you want to. Go back and craft and all that. Because the dungeons can get pretty large at some point. Okay, boss, should be dead. Okay. So yeah, now we're getting close to the boss entrance. Hold there. We will go no further. That's certainly. If not, they will be. After I killed you, shouldn't have come here, outsiders. Okay, no waves, so that's good. I do want to heal, actually. We are gonna go with And the funny thing is, the boss, who is the Bandit Warden, is known already, and that's because we only get to fight the boss once, so he is known how much hit points he has, which is strange to some part. We're gonna do a barrier. Gonna heal him. Yeah. She's gonna get a barrier now, so that's not that bad. And we are gonna do a rally wave. And we're gonna do a heal again on her. And we're gonna do a scatter. No, quite fist on him. There we go. Okay. Just gonna thunder him. Just gonna sting him one more. And jab him. And there we go. Boom. On you go. Let's actually just double check our... Okay. Do that. Let's do this. Okay, we definitely want to get this here one over as fast as possible. Yeah. Nice. He's gonna box. Let him do that. And we are gonna do this. We do not want that to go with area effect. Okay. Okay, next thing is... The dangerous guy is actually the guy up here. Because if he boosts, he will do a lot of damage. Quake Fist. And... yeah, baby. Die. Okay. Sunder the Bandit Gunslinger and kick his ass. And let's go with a cleave. He's probably gonna die already. Yeah. Should have just hacked him. My bad. Ooh, got a nice... Okay. see if it's easy. Go. More. There we go. Okay. Text appears on Bangkok. Iron Outpost, one of the major military installation of dramatic drops the troops' numbers, and this also concerned with a sudden decrease in the available mana in the enemy. Many of the mines, wells are efficient, dry, making the decision of troops for easy ones. A smaller fraction of began, or in the scrapes of mana available on the island. Okay. Ability, healing wave, there we go. We want this here, and we want Warblade. Okay, 75 hit points, so that's good to know. And I actually like that you get the experience and suddenly you know the XP inside the battle. That's just awesome. Okay. Fountain. Sweet. Okay. On to the next, or the last part of the dungeon. That is the boss battle, because that was the one before was not the boss battle. This one is going to be the boss battle.
What is that?
Bad news. Get ready.
First boss of the game. This creature looks particularly dangerous. We can't hold back. Let's do this. And now we have Burst. Burst is something that is new to... it's like limit breaks, actually. You only have one, but you can choose which character you want to spend it on. And it growls up, so like... Purify heals all the party members, but you can... And it levels up also, but we're not going to use it here. We're just going to attack him with this here character, because we want to thunder him. Burst here is puts a 44 sheet damage on the whole party. Increase the power. I do think that is the best option, because Garrett's is a damage thing. And they all have those cool animations, so really, really awesome. You can see bursts here. Pierce damage gets bleed for 3 turns, ignores. So what we are going to do is actually we're going to sting him. So we want to get him bleed. And that's the reason why I did it with her, because she's going to do a barrier on him. And he is going to do a 8-shot wildfire, and he is going to do this one here. So we're going to damage out now. Sadly, no critical hit. 85, so we got him half down almost. Okay, we do not know what he's doing, so what we can do is either protect or do a barrier shot again, which is 55. We're just going to do a quake. Obliterate 4 hit. If Sunder or bleed, the enemy takes 12 additional damage. We're going to do yeah, he's going to limit break. So he has limit break also. That's going to do a shit ton of damage. But now we have burst, and that means we can go ahead and do that. Because he does so much damage, we can do again. And this here just if you have like, it heals, it buffs, and it also dispels all kinds of things here. So what we're going to do is just do a quick fist, and we were going to do... yeah, let's do this. He's not gonna kill us. Just want to make sure. We can do a healing wave, but he's gonna die before. So that's the first boss, guys. Gonna get a ton of XP. We're gonna lower guard punch. Gaia's Fist, we get 2 perks points now, so we have 2 perk points to spend more. We get a lot of loot. The perks points are a good thing to do while we are at it. I do think physical defense is what we're going to focus on now. Going to increase stamina. We're going to increase the healing power. And we're gonna go for equipment. He didn't get anything new. She got something new. That's the same thing. Let's see. Did she get anything else? No. A trinket and all that. Garrison got, I think. No, that's level 3. He did get a new sword. Gonna put that on, of course.
Some bandits screwing around.
The bandit who got away dropped this insignia as he fled. Have you ever seen one like it?
No, I haven't.
It sounds like we're paying Grimbeard at least one more visit.
Yes, we are.
And we got a heroic treasure cascade. Ooh, got a red rusty blade. Let's see, is that better than anything else? Oh, shit. Okay. This here is a loot box. You need to remember to open them. So we're just gonna do this here. Gives us a blade shard. Some other cool stuff. Remember to should check that stuff out. We actually got a new... That's haste. So we could actually... Gets a little bit less stamina with that. How much? Oh, that's actually a lot. It's a lot of stamina to lose. Did we check if she got any new armor? No. Okay. So yeah. And now we can just, you can explore the dungeon, try and figure out the puzzles and all that, but and you just go back here and you say you want to leave the dungeon. So they made it like easy, like Zelda, teleport out. Now we unlock legendary mode, so you can go back and do the legendary mode if you want to grind for treasure. And as you can see now, the map has new enemies on it. This here wasn't up there before, so we're gonna take a look at that one. Enemies, of course, are vastly underpowered now for me because I've gained so many levels in the dungeons. So you can see Burst is now active for us. So we unlock some new stuff. He's gonna attack. He's gonna attack. He's gonna make an attack ready. Doesn't do anything damage compared to the ones, and we are many levels above them. We're level 7, they are level 3, so pretty puny. Just gonna easy peasy them out. Just overkill. We want to do that. There we go. Now we have Burst ready, and Burst is not, it's something that you carry on from battle to battle. It's not something you have to charge up every each time, just like Limit Break. So that's also really cool. And for nah, it's not this one here. Okay, let's just kill him. And for fun, I'm just gonna show you the limit break of this one here. It's just a nice stab. That's it. If you do it on a boss or something, or fire that actually survive it, gives bleed and all. So cool stuff. We actually got, I think I got a ring from her. Oh, it's not, just low level ring. Let us chat.
You're back. Such a treat.
This insignia was dropped by a fleeing bandit. Is it familiar?
Yes, sir. From the Iron Outpost, not the military mark. I can't make heads or tails of it. But Quo might. He's a strange one, to be sure. Most likely to know of anyone, that said.
He hasn't had much interest in speaking with us thus far.
May as be. But now you've got something interesting to discuss.
Yes, we do.
What could go wrong?
Interrupted my work. Right.
Very nice. Why, hello. Have you brought me something interesting?
While at the Iron Outpost, We witnessed bandits pulling a sword from a pile of armor. That pile of armor then promptly came to life and tried to kill us.
Ah, yes. Quite fascinating what an artifact can do, especially to other artifacts.
What do you mean, other artifacts?
That was no ordinary set of armor you battled. It was an ancient artifact, once worn by a lieutenant, cursed with power by Varus himself.
Who is Ferris?
Just your run-of-the-mill archmage turned crazed Imperial, infused with the power of a blood demon, long since dead, or at least disappeared.
Run that by us again?
I'm no historian. Learn more on your own, if you must.
Forget it. The bandits, they may know where our lost friends are. And if they have an artifact, where can we find them?
If they found your friends, they'd be in Junktown.
Where is it?
To the east. Straight east.
A little bit of a sound glitch here.
Only there's a small problem.
Other than our friends who are missing? In my patience, wearing thin?
A bandit cannon blocks the lone road going east. You'll never get past. If you try, I'll be sure to swing by and collect what's left of you afterwards.
I'm really not very good at controlling my temper.
Now, there is another way. If you can get the blink station working again.
A teleporter of some kind?
Yes, it can teleport you deep into the Rushlands. A dry and rough place. Nasty. Through it, you can approach the cannon from the south and flank the cannon. Once it is disabled, you can access Junktown freely.
The blink station. How do we fix it?
Down the east road, just north of the cannon emplacement, is Banog Cave. Inside is a mana core. Grimbeard has sworn he can repair the blink station if someone were crazy enough to fetch it. You definitely look crazy. Go get it, bring it to him. Maybe he'll be bold enough to fix it for you and blink you down to the Rushlands.
Okay, we...
This conversation is no longer interesting. However, your interest in alchemy is.
Our what?
Alchemy. Why else would you have gone to the Iron Outpost but to gather all those wonderful alchemy ingredients?
Our lost friends?
My alchemy table is yours to experiment with. Just clean up any messes, of which there will certainly be many. Goodbye.
And now you can go in here and actually craft, if I remember, craft flasks, yeah. If you have the ingredients for it. You can see, like, this flask of strength. We have some of the ingredients, but again, you have the success rate, which is really cool. I do like that. That you can still try, even though you might be successful or not. So yeah, Christ, we've been playing for 2 hours. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call that a day. I hope you enjoyed this here stream. Again, this here is Battle Chasers Nightwar. I do recommend you check it out if you find it on sale, or if you just want to pick up a really good JRPG game with beautiful aesthetics and beautiful hand-drawn things. Again, it's out on PC and PlayStation 4 at least. I think it might also be on Xbox. I do not know, but again, PlayStation 4 and PC for sure. Windows only so far. They've told that there might be a Linux and Mac version. I'm not sure. But again, Switch later. The next thing they're going for is the Switch. Sadly, again, there is no ETA on it. As soon as I know when it's on the Switch, you'll follow me on Twitter. Just below my beautiful face, there's my Twitter handle. And remember to subscribe, follow, and all that great stuff. You can read on my Twitch page when I'm streaming. Again, I don't stream regularly. I just do it when I have fun. And there's all the links to the social media. So until next time, bye.